decent, then we're good.
Thank you, Larry, with the distinctive pirate ship in the north end zone. We can only be in one place, and it's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Just a minute ago, it was Jameis Winston leading his Buccaneers out of the tunnel. They're on their feet here in Tampa as the Bucs get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. It's been all good in the first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, it's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure. They come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
And I thought in last week's game, like a good pitcher without his best. Yeah. Offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Okay, just adjusted the screen size to small. It was on medium, and that makes a huge difference. Yeah.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 54 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Jameis to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And now off to the races, down the right side.
And all is right in the world.
Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that,
every day of the week.
Explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Good question. What is the speed threshold at?
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball.
I would assume it's like I couldn't imagine I changed it too much, but I don't know. It was so long ago.
Scoring first, an ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator and what he told us?
Absolutely.
The best thing about the PlayStation VR is it'll cut down my drinking during games.
They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
I think you're confusing me with Brennan. I know. No, I know what you're referring to, only because Like, what was it? Because I was talking about a different game. Because we played like in 2 different leagues that day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 8 catches, 93 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Back to throw here. They'll leave this for one.
Sounds about right.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Yeah, using the VR to play Madden is definitely going to be a CPU game thing.
If you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
Well, I don't know if it's me or what, but I'm just slightly slower with like decision-making, positional subs for sure. Even the R subs, it's like it's, you know, I'm not sure if I need to refocus it or whatever. That's what I'm doing right now. So like all it is like it just shows a screen in front of me. No, it still feels like it's pretty far off. Like, yeah, closer than my television screen though. It feels closer than my TV screen. Oh yeah. I think if I had a Pro, they'd be phenomenal. But I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna get a Pro just because like every game is gonna be able to be played on both.
The previous play was a nice run, so they came back with a draw. I think they were trying to fool the defense into thinking they would throw the ball.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, I just couldn't justify like, you know, but you know, I'm hoping that I will. Like, this VR shit is pretty legit. Like, I spent 4 hours, me and 3 buddies were playing it last night, just fucking around with, like, the demo games.
Just across midfield. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I have heard the taxation is theft.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They go play action here on first down.
Make the play. Oh, nice.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
God, I'm scooting up on my chair because I feel like that's what I do when I'm playing on my TV. And then I realize that I don't need to do that because it's all the same.
Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
It is weird, though, because you can't look at, like, the left side of the screen because, like, you move your head and it just follows you.
Is where they'll spot it. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team.
I don't think so.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Second down, Winston. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out on a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, that was the first down. Wow.
10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun, Winston. Open man has got one, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way. Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do.
Nice.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Baldwin with it over the middle, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. This is fielded at the goal line. And some room to maneuver.
When else would it happen, man?
And now it looks like he's in.
Oh, I killed their kick returner.
Tackled at the end of that return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
They'll run now with Ware. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us.
So call a 4 verts.
Of the first quarter. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far.
I didn't even realize the comeback was like an audible route until like that whole conversation, because that's how often I hot route.
Second and 9 to start things out. They run again with Ware. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but he put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
To throw is Winston. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing.
I mean, I like the injuries, man.
Like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz.
Yeah, that's.
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Yeah.
End, defensive tackle.
No, it definitely exposes like why they're not higher in a lot of leagues. But yeah. Well, that's it. It's either a game or 6 weeks. That's what it feels like.
And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them, and if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
I realized that was 2nd down. I'm an idiot.
5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
And Winston lost the football.
Oh, Saints are about to get a scoop and... Oh, nope. No, they're not. They're about to get a scoop and score, and then their guy slowed down after 5 yards of running.
A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Make the play. Oh, Robertson, you're back in the game. Nice.
Picked off at the 36, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought
I
down.
miss having the Wildcat in my playbook.
11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning defensive player of the week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
That goes for a gain of 31.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he?
Felt like he switched him sides, like he actually subbed him.
Baseball outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on the line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. When halftime rolls around in just a bit, we'll send you to Orlando. You will hear the dulcet tones of Mr. Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report.
Does dulcet mean good?
Into the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
CPU blocked my extra point. Oh, no. No.
He's at the 40.
The score is 16-2.
And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Dude, that was the thing. Playing fucking Jared, he converted so many his opening drive was 14 or 16 plays, field goal.
To a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A touchdown for the Bucs.
Well, I just got a scoop and score.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone.
Meaning this is going to be like Jameis's second game under 200 yards.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Maybe his third. I didn't check out his stats. Like, I didn't see how many yards he threw in the sim game.
This will be taken
But,
to the back
yeah.
of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. In second quarter, they're down big
Nice.
already. He's struggling as well.
I do not run slants enough, I think.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
I feel like they work for so many other people, and then me, I'm just like retarded.
Thrown down to the ground there, but
Like, I only really, like I said, I only really use them in the red zone.
So many different
Yeah,
things he has to pick
it's
up.
kind of it.
When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble.
Oh, the rookie with the tackle. Nice.
This game starts the process.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now it's Baldwin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. First down, Winston. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
What did you mean by fake hot route? You just like... Okay.
On first and 10, Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They give him 14 yards.
Yeah, okay. I've done that. Like, you can also do the same with pass plays, or like hit your butt.
A tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can
Great
they
play
do
by the
that
safety,
without
damn.
getting beat deep for big passes.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think
What is
that's what we just
happening?
saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Oh, he stays up.
Oh my God, Jameis.
32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it.
So is Danny obsessed with fucking Fortnite?
Just too good, but you've got to.
Because, like, he's inviting me to parties at 1:30 in the morning. My time.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for... Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people are upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Caught right side, it's Snead. And able to break one tackle, but then...
You tell him, sister.
But a nice little gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Oh, God damn it.
Slot receivers really gain stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Now back to throw, and Thomas has it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's understanding where the markers are because it's not just...
Get the safety. Don't be a bitch.
You could actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Why don't you get the safety like I told you to, brah?
He'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you're talking about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. That goes as a gain of 37 on third down.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Ware, and he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They run it here. Ware looking for a cutback lane.
Who was that with the tackle? Pagel? Damn, son. Nice play.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Open man, the tight end Rodgers. A great effort there to
They're going to score at least a field goal in this drive, thus ruining whatever score I get to 2. I was so excited to see that and then explain how I did not give up a safety.
It worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that they're very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, broken. Oh, Spencer Ware making me look like a fool.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Good call.
On the ground, this is Ware.
God. Need to suspend the CPU for zigzag running.
Spencer Ware, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Yeah.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut him down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry.
So both you lagging.
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
A first down throw for Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Good blitz, CPU. Good blitz.
At the 45-yard line.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one.
That's how confident he is.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra.
Dude, turn it off.
And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll set up a throw. Snead's got it. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll drop to throw. He throws, and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 7 yards there on the pickup, and the Saints are going to get a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Weber. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. A long drive here, play 12 coming up for the offense. They come out here in the I. Now a handoff here to his running back. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now they try the right side here, and he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 91 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Read it well, and it's picked. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a
Well, that was an experience against CPU.